Supervisors, which is being held remotely today, which is Tuesday, August the 3rd, 2021. I will now take roll call to confirm attendance. Please unmute your mic and respond when your name is called. Supervisor Mitchell.
Good morning, Preven.
Thank you. Supervisor Cure.
Good morning, I'm here too.
Supervisor Hahn. Here. Supervisor Barger. Here. Eva Davenport, Chief Executive Officer.
Present.
Rodrigo Castro Silva, County Council.
Nicole Davis-Chica, I'm here as Chief Deputy on his behalf, and thank you, Secretary.
Thank you. Celia Zavala, Executive Officer.
Here.
Great. Okay. We will now take public comments. Madam Executive Officer, please read the calling information that was also provided on the agenda and explain the speaking rules to those members of the public who are calling in to address the board.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As indicated on the agenda, members of the public wishing to offer public comments should call 877-626-8163 and use participant code number 133-6503. To repeat, please call 877-626-8163 and use participant code number 133-6503. Do not call that number if you only want to listen to the meeting. For listen only, please call 877-873-8047 and follow the instructions. Each person will have 1 minute to speak on the closed session item. We will allocate up to 60 minutes for public comment. If there are no speakers waiting before 60 minutes have lapsed, we will close public comment. We will continue to accept all written comments that come in during the meeting, which will become part of the record. You must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you're not speaking on a topic, or we cannot tell if you're speaking on an agenda item, you will get one warning from County Council or the chair. If you do not immediately or clearly get on topic, or we stray off topic again, you will forfeit the rest of your time, and the chair will move to the next speaker. Please note that if you're also listening to the board meeting on a computer or a speakerphone, you will need to turn down the volume on those devices as soon as the moderator calls on you, or there will be an echo. Moderator, may we have the first speaker, please?
As a reminder, to address the board, if you have not already done so, please press 1 then 0 at this time. Do not press 1 and 0 a second time, or you will be removed from the queue.
Thank you. We will not have a Spanish interpretation of this reminder.
Como recordatorio, para el inicio de la junta, si no lo ha hecho, presione 1 y luego 0 en este momento. No presione 1 y 0 por segunda vez o será eliminado de la fila. Gracias.
Thank you. May we have the first speaker, please?
Our first participant will be Leann Plandex. You have 1 minute. Please state which items you will be addressing today. Please begin.
Leann Plandex, Santa Clarita Organization for Planning and the Environment, general public comment, addressed particularly to Supervisor Solis and Supervisor Barger regarding the Chiquita Canyon landfill, but to everyone that approved this landfill. Last week was the 4-year anniversary of your approval of this landfill expansion next to the community of Val Verde in the Santa Clarita Valley. In condition number 68, you promised the community that there will be air monitoring in the community and around the periphery of the landfill. That was the big concession to the community. There are still no air monitors in the community or on the perimeter of the landfill. Last week, the hearing officer, after continuing the matter for 3 months, took the air monitors off calendar so that negotiations with the landfill could proceed behind closed doors. This is wrong. We want to know why there are still no air monitors, and we want to be involved and be able to see what is going on. We are really concerned that some deal will be made and condition number 68 will go away. So far this landfill has been a really bad actor, and the approval is on your hands because you allowed it to be approved based on air quality information.
Excuse me, your time has expired. May we have the next speaker, please?
Our next speaker will be Ray Humphreys. You have 1 minute. Please state which items you will be addressing today. You may begin.
This is Roy Humphreys on general comment. We are living in perilous times with a scourge and super spreader at our southern border, which threatens the very existence of the United States at the hands of sanctuary socialist Democrats, President Biden, and VP Kamala Whatborder Harris, all of which makes President Trump look like a saint. We have a board of supervisors that can't handle a homeless or public toilets, but support the scourge. We can only pray that moderate Democrats and Republicans will coalesce to purge the system of those who put dog parks over the health, welfare, and safety of the people and rule by chaos and conspire to inflict pain on those using the highways and byways of Rowland Heights. Thank you.
Thank you. May we have the next speaker, please?
Our next speaker will come from the line of Genevieve Pavero. You have 1 minute. Please state which items you'll be addressing today. You may begin.
Yes, good morning. This is Adrian Moon. I will speak to CS1 and CS2. As usual, there is not enough information on either of the items for a member of the public to who you go to deal with. And it's a great concern to me because every time when we get back the next week after, said no action taken. And outcome is never no action taken. You know, we will never know. And when are you going to reopen to the public? And I'm meeting every week instead of every other week. We are in a crisis after all. Anyway, have a nice weekend. See you soon, I hope. Bye. Thank you. May we have the next speaker, please?
Our next participant will be Adrian Moon. You have 1 minute. Please state which items you'll be addressing today. You may begin.
Addressing public comment CS1 and CS2. Beasley Davenport and the Board of Supervisors, this ex-party noticed that on August 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. at Department 74 at the Stanley Moss Courthouse in case entitled Moon versus Kate L, case number BC 340942, I shall seek orders to file a first amended cross complaint and cross summons for clerk default and judgment for $7 billion and sanctions of $1.2 million against plaintiffs and cross defendants for maintaining a frivolous, unlimited, unlawful detainer act as a direct violation of the board.
Sorry, sir, you're not on message. You're not addressing any one of our items. Thank you very much. Next caller.
But that's noted.
Our next participant will be Eric Preven. You have 1 minute. Please state which items you'll be addressing today. You may begin.
Thank you. I'll address both of the items, and they're legal items, so it's nice to see that Nicole Davis taking and sitting in for Mr. Katsu Silva because she's been ignoring our requests about these meetings. And one of the problems is you're denying a general public comment. Like that guy could have said that if it was general, but she pushed him onto the item. And the reality is that that is a denial of criticism. It's a prohibition on criticism, so that's very, very naughty. So the question is, why are you getting bad legal advice? Well, another piece of bad legal advice is there's that feeling that you can apply to the California Public Record Act the same governor's order that you've been misapplying to the Brown Act. It's not in there. Look at the governor's order, Sheila, Nicole. It doesn't say the CPRA. So when you keep saying we have unforeseen circumstances, we can't provide what we're paying Skip Miller and Miller Barona SLP, which we've asked in August 2020, April 2019. I mean, it's an endless supply of bullshit, if I may use the official expression. Also, we all must get vaccinated. People need to tell people to get vaccinated, but we should not shame people, Sheila, because it's counterproductive. We were all listening very carefully, and kudos to KNX for putting your quote up on the radio 1 week after, just before you push back for a lovely month off, although I know there's one more meeting where we'll hound everybody.
Excuse me, your time has expired. May we have the next speaker, please?
And Chairperson, at this time, we have no one else in queue.
Very much. As you know, our time for public speakers has expired. Thank you to all that called in to speak. If you are unable to provide your comments, you may submit written comments as indicated on our agenda, and we will continue to accept all written comments that come in during the meeting, which will become part of the official record. That concludes public comments. Madam Executive Officer, please lead us into closed session.
In accordance with Brand Act requirements, notice is hereby given that the Board of Supervisors will convene in closed session to discuss item CS1, conference with legal counsel regarding anticipated litigation, and item CS2, determining the performance evaluation as indicated on the posted agenda. Thank you.